Welcome to Lens Dynamics. So today we are doing a coffee tasting. So we are, for the coffee of the day, we have taken a Guatemala Antigua and Guatemala Antigua. This is a blend, Starbucks medium roast blend, as the name suggests, from Guatemala. And I'll just read about this blend while my coffee is brewing for 4 minutes. There's some 3 minutes to go still. So the Antigua Valley of Guatemala is treasured for its 100-year-old farm, nutrient-rich volcanic soil, which is a touchstone for quality. So if you know that the terroir plays a big role in coffee, the quality of coffee beans and the altitude and the soil they grow in. So this specifically, if you know Sumatra, then Sumatra also takes its beauty, its acidic character from the volcanic soil. Similar for Guatemala, this also comes from a similar thing, but obviously because of the geography, because of how far it is, what temperature zone it falls in, how far it is from the equator, it results in different character of the coffee. So the way they describe it is lemon, chocolate and soft spice notes with an elegant mouthfeel. So this, they say that Starbucks says that they discovered this coffee back in 71, and this is the, you can see the kind of description here. So it says cocoa and subtle spice, elegant and refined, filled with layers of unfolding flavor, notes of lemon, chocolate and soft spice. So that's about the roast and the bean quality of Guatemala Antigua. As you can see, it's a beautiful packaging. Starbucks always shows the regions, it takes something characteristic of that region. So I'm assuming this bird is endemic to sort of the Guatemala coffee growing region. Let me see how much time we have left. We have 1 or 2 minutes left more. So I have here a French press. It's a pretty mini kind of a small French press, and the way I'll do it is I'll just clean my palette first. So what I plan to do today is taste the Guatemala Antigua French press, and along with that I'll just do a comparison with the cold brew. So this is a homemade cold brew with the Starbucks Kenya blend. So we'll just do a coffee tasting and comparison as well of this. So I think there's just 1 more minute left, and I'll just clean my palette. The reason we clean our palate is to just get rid of any residual flavors in our mouth, and so that our palate or the tongue is ready for trying out the coffee in a very pure way. So usually I pour coffee in the coffee cups, but just to show you the color, I have taken the glass. Okay, so now I think we have we are close to the time. The French press method we do for typically 4 minutes, and if we do over, then the coffee gets over extracted. If we do less, then, so I would like you to see the crema. So the crema is something which develops on top, the kind of a froth. In French press you get good crema because the coffee still retains the oils and the juices because it's not filtered yet. I tend to use French press for the medium and the dark roast. So I'll just pour the coffee here. So the coffee is poured. You can see the color. It's yeah, it's not very dark brown. It's somewhere like you see in the light. Yeah, it's a dark caramelly brown. I wouldn't say it's golden. It's like uh, goes, yeah, towards a dark honey caramel kind of a color. Now the way we do coffee tasting is three steps. So first we take in the aroma. So it's called nosing the coffee. So what we do is create kind of a chamber above the cup and bring our nose close to the edge. Yeah, so I'm just sharing what I feel like as the aroma. So I get something very cocoa, something that is very not very overpowering, something very chocolatey, I would say. And sometimes you eat a fruity chocolate like something with orange. I'm getting that kind of an aroma. So that was the first step, nosing. The second is the slurping of the coffee. So I'll do that now. Yeah, so I get a very good mouthfeel in this coffee. It's a very fulfilling kind of a cup. The flavor is very well rounded. There is and the aroma was getting light cocoa, but when I drink it in, I almost feel like having a hot chocolate, but with the characters of coffee. It's a very interesting blend of Starbucks. It has some hints of spice and fruit as well. I am typically getting lot of I'm getting some pepper in this as well, and I really like this cup. It's not very bitter, it's not very dark. It's a very drinkable kind of a daily drinkable medium roast. So this is Guatemala Antigua. Let me clean my palate and also compare it with the cold brew. Yeah, so as expected, the cold brew is feeling very mild uh, compared to this, but it's still good. Like Kenya is very smooth. There's not much character left in it now, but yeah, this is just a comparison. So as of now, I'll just enjoy my Guatemala Antigua from Starbucks.